then we're gonna go out.
Sliding so far forward.
The Blue
Mountain. Best coastal walk we've done anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Welcome to Sydney. We're Dane and Stacey, YouTubers and content creators from New Zealand.
And we're popped across the ditch with Jetstar to show you what makes this city so special.
When you think of the big city, skyscrapers and concrete jungle might come to mind, but Sydney has over 100 beaches right here on its doorstep. Speaking of the big city, there are so many things to see and do and iconic landmarks, but you don't just have to look at them, you can climb them.
It's also home to some of the best places to eat and drink.
And don't forget the world-renowned national parks just a short drive away. I'm full stretch.
Sydney is a seriously awesome city on the southeast coast of Australia. It's the capital of New South Wales and the most populated city in the country. And with that comes so many incredible things to see, do and eat.
There's no better place to start your Sydney adventure than Circular Quay. It's the best spot to take in two of the city's most iconic landmarks, the stunning Opera House
and the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which looks pretty amazing from down here, but apparently it's even better up there. We are about to climb the largest steel arch bridge on the planet. How do I look?
Perfect.
I know you're lying.
There's three different types of bridge climbs. We're doing the insider, which kind of goes along up through the sort of the middle archway, so to speak. You get to go up to the summit and then come back down, back over on the other side.
We've made it to the summit!
We
Look
conquered
at the
it.
views. Isn't it stunning? So we thought we'd hit you with some fun facts while we're at the top. This bridge was built by 1932 and it took 8 years. They
started the bridge climb in 1998. Since then there has been over 4 million people. We'd like to think 4,000,002 now. This is the spot with the best views in Sydney, 100%. With 360-degree views of Sydney towering 134 metres up, it's worth every step, or 1,000 plus of them.
If you prefer something less extreme, then you have to check out the Rocks, which is this historic precinct around the bridge, and it is totally worth exploring.
It's actually where the European settlers first came in 1788. These days it's home to some of Australia's oldest pubs. There's restaurants, bars, cafes, and just some really cool streets to explore.
Say no more, let's go.
Look at this, so it's just all walking streets, because that's where it's got a very different feel to it.
That's awesome.
It does, eh?
European town.
Yeah. So we've walked up and over the harbour, now we're going to mix things up and we're going out in the harbour with the cruise.
So we're heading out with Captain Cook Cruises to do their top deck lunch tour. Basically it's a 90-minute cruise around the harbour. It includes 2 courses.
It's so big!
It's huge. I'm actually shocked at how big it is. There are, I think, 3 or 4 different levels. We just went up 1 flight of stairs into the dining room.
Honestly, it feels like a small, intimate kind of like cruise ship scene.
Cruising again.
Yeah. There's 3 options for an entree, 3 options for a main. Obviously there's drinks that you can get. We've got some bread here. And then, yeah, then we're going to go for a little bit of a cruise.
Fun.
How awesome. You get to go under the harbour bridge. Not once, but twice. Wow, it's special seeing it from under here. You just get that different perspective. Like we walked around down there, we were up on that bridge. We walked around down there in Circular Quay and now you can see it from a different angle.
We are about to go into Luna Park. If you don't know what Luna Park is, it's basically an amusement park with 18 different rides, 9 of them are new. I'm going to stick with the ones such as the Ferris wheel.
As soon as you walk into a place like this, the fun, like, it's insane.
It's contagious, eh? You see the kids all having such a fun time.
Yeah, and everything is so bright and colourful and adventurous, and you see like the theming is all 1930s kind of inspired.
And that's because the park is based off the original Luna Park on Coney Island in New York. Entry into the park is completely free, but if you want to spin, bump, drop, fly, cruise, or sledgehammer, you'll need a pass.
But it is totally worth it for the main event alone.
We're we're going on the Big Dipper. I've never been on a roller coaster in my life.
Have you not? I didn't know that.
No, I managed to avoid it every single time, but for some reason...
Your time's run out.
I might be one of those people that pass out and go... Oh my God.
Oh, was it, babe?
Oh my God. there was a moment there where I had to tell myself, Stacey, just breathe.
Sydney seems to have something unique to offer around every corner. So one of our favourite things to do is to just get out and explore on foot.
Whether that's cool laneways, shopping in the arcades and malls, amazing food and drink, more on that later, or swapping the busy streets for the greenery and tranquility of Hyde Park.
And at the end of the day...
That was a big one.
That was a big one. Rydges World Square is the perfect place to rest your head. It's on top of the World Square shopping centre, a short walk from Darling Harbour, and as you can see, our suite was absolutely incredible. Stylish, modern and comfortable for the win.
With over 100 beaches, it would be nice to visit them all, but no trip to Sydney is complete without checking out Bondi Beach, just 20 minutes from the CBD. And there's a lot more to see and do around the Bondi area than just the sand and the waves, so we're going to check it all out.
This is such a cool area. I wish I had a better word to explain that.
I feel like cool is a good way to describe it. So this is the Bondi Beach seawall. You can see like all these personal stories and stuff.
Yeah, there's some real touching stuff.
Yeah.
How amazing is it that you've got all of this graffiti right the way along this wall here?
I feel like we should be calling it art by this point.
Art, sorry, my bad. It definitely is art. And then right there, out across the beach. Awesome. That's crazy, eh?
Welcome to Bondi Icebergs. It opened up in the 1920s and it was a place where lifesavers could come and train in the winter. Now anyone from the general public can go and swim there. It's got 2 pools, there's a lap pool and a kids pool, and it's also got places to eat and drink.
We didn't just come to hang out at the beach, although that was pretty fun. We're going to do some walks.
Yeah, we're going to do the coastal walk from Bondi to Bronte, which should take about an hour, I think. There's also the Bondi to Quay, which is like 3 to 4 hours.
It's not real life.
It actually looks like a painting, eh?
Yeah.
It's beautiful out here. I'm so glad we did this walk.
Definitely. It's honestly, I think probably the best coastal walk we've done anywhere.
Yeah.
And I know that's a pretty big claim, but it is all about those endless beach views.
And there's no better sunset view than at Bar 83, which is just one of the amazing bars, restaurants and cafes around the city. It's the highest bar in the city, 83 levels up with 260-degree views. There's a cool retro kind of vibe and floor-to-ceiling windows, so it's perfect for those golden hour cocktails. Thank you.
This really feels like the kind of place that you should get a cocktail. Not my normal preference, but when you've got views like this, I mean, it seems like the right thing to do. Dinner tonight comes highly recommended. We're going to a place called Santa Catarina.
It's a Mexican and mezcal bar. They specialize in food all the way from Oaxaca, and we are big fans of Mexican, so we're excited for this. The decor of this place is really unique. It's kind of like this rustic vibe with a Mexican twist.
Every cocktail has a bit of a Mexican sort of twist to it. We just had the best guacamole we have had in our lives, and we've been to Mexico. But of course, the menu is stacked with some incredible options. There's 3 different types of tacos, and we ordered all 3 to try.
Pork, steak, and octopus.
Every single thing we've had has been insane.
And it seems like that goes for basically every meal you'll find in Sydney. From amazing cafes with world-class coffee, extravagant breakfast and brunch options, your classic pizza and chips, fancier dinners, or the edgier and unique bars.
This is Old Mate's place, and it's almost like two separate bars in one. There's the upstairs rooftop bar, and then this inside library, sort of hidden old school feel. But speaking of hidden, this is the hidden pina colada. You might hear there's a little something in there and a bit of light reading for us. Light reading, but smooth drinking, because the flagship hidden pina colada takes 3 days to prepare.
Another incredible option for food and drink is the Sydney Cidery, an urban-style craft bar that gets everything right.
Magnificent would be the best word to probably
We had a lot of food and a lot of drinks. They're actually the sister to the Sydney Brewery, so they've got all the ciders and beers and stuff in there. So we had a tasting pedal, so we got to try loads of different ones.
Along with a huge menu for some really amazing food as well. Once you've eaten your way around town and explored the beaches, you're spoiled for choice when it comes to day trips.
And the most popular of them all is right here in the beautiful Blue Mountains.
So we've just picked up our Nissan X-Trail from Thrifty. The process was super fast and simple, as it always is with Thrifty, and now we've got about a 90-minute drive to get to what is a bucket list destination for us.
The Blue Mountains!
We've made it to the first stop.
So this is the viewpoint to see the Three Sisters, which is kind of like the most iconic landmark in the Blue Mountains.
It's mad blue!
It's mad blue. And that is because there's like this haze that's created from the eucalypt trees that are throughout the valley.
We're going to be doing a walk, which apparently goes right the way down there, in by the Three Sisters. If you want to get even more adventurous, Scenic World has some epic attractions to check out.
Like the Scenic Railway, which is the world's steepest passenger train at 52 degrees.
Wow, that is roller coaster steep. I'm sliding so far forward.
And the Scenic Skyway, the largest aerial cable car in the southern hemisphere. A 720-metre journey suspended 270 metres above the rainforest.
That's unreal already.
It's your feet.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
Yes!
Too much of that to really get it for.
But we're all harnessed up to take that a step further. We are doing the Beyond Skyway. That means we're going to stop halfway.
It's about to happen. I don't know what to say.
We're going to climb out of a hatch.
My legs are going to be shaky. Oh, it's amazing though. Whoa! I haven't even turned around yet.
Stand on top of the cable car. I'm full stretch. And look out across the entire valley. Look at that. Once I get this.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh damn!
100% my favorite experience in a very long time.
One of the best things we've ever done in our life.
Oh, we hit it here first.
We hope that you've enjoyed seeing what Sydney has to offer and that this video has been helpful for your own trip.
When you do decide to visit, Jetstar is the one to get you here, and be sure to subscribe and follow along with this channel as well for more of these destination guides in the future. See ya!
See ya!